The online dragons are making their way to the den, two multi-millionaires who will make or break the dreams of cash-hungry entrepreneurs. Warren Cole from Bath has come to serenade the dragons in the hope they'll buy into his unusual business proposal.
Hello, my name's Warren Cole. I've been writing songs for over 20 years. I'm inviting you to invest £25,000 for any profits generated from a single that I've written specifically for the 2010 World Cup, some merchandise and a 10-track CD, a 10-track album that it's already been written, which is completely independent of the single. That is, there's no football-related material on the album. In terms of my credentials as a songwriter, last year I came second out of 6,000 entrants in the UK songwriting competition with a song called Sad Boy. And I have a letter from Cherry Red Records expressing an interest in publishing the World Cup song. In terms of sales, it would be through my website for downloads and mail order of merchandise and CDs, as well as distribution through retail outlets. Okay, so I'd like to play you a shortened acoustic version of the single, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, I hope you like it. Can you believe the only cup we've ever won was way back in '66? The beautiful game that we created just put the ball between the sticks. 3 lions proudly roar on the front of every English player's chest. A nation screaming at their TVs, dig that one out from the back of the net. Such a beautiful game, and I know it's gonna be a lucky day. Oh, the sun's gonna shine and it ain't gonna rain. Oh, we've done it once before and we can do it again. Such a beautiful game. Okay. Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For an investment of £25,000, Warren is offering the Dragons 20% of any royalties he makes from his England World Cup song. His performance went down well with Julie Meyer, but now she wants to get down to business.
Warren, I'm Julie.
Hello, Julie.
You're offering £25,000 of investment. Was it 25% of the profits?
20% of all profits generated from the single. Merchandise, there's some T-shirts and sweatshirts,
sure,
and a 10-track album which would be launched off the back of the single.
Okay. And you've had some successful hits before.
I haven't had successful chart hits, no. I've had success in competitions, and I have interest from Cherry Red Records in publishing this particular song.
Okay. Are you willing to kind of do tours and get out
absolutely,
there
I love
to
playing.
promote it?
I love playing.
Because that's the way people make money in music these days. All the rest of it kind of gets downloaded for free and so forth, and you can't count on the merchant. Okay.
I mean, as a one-man operation, I'm fairly cheap to keep.
Warren is off to a positive start with Julie Meyer, who seems familiar with the music industry. Shaf Razul is keen to have his say.
Hi, Warren. I'm Shaf.
Hi, Chef.
First of all, are we investing in a business or are we investing in a song?
You're investing in me, I think. 20% of me.
20% of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're investing in one single and one album.
And some merchandise.
And some merchandise.
Yeah.
How did you come to a valuation of £125,000 for that business?
Well, I've been looking at the sales of other good World Cup songs. There's been some real stinkers, but the good World Cup songs. As I said, the 3 Lions sold 238,000 copies in its first week. So, first year of trading, I'm looking at 150,000 sales, mixture of retail and wholesale. And that's where my valuations come from.
Okay. Okay. What, aside from, obviously, the song, what will you be contributing to making the whole venture successful, will you be contributing any funds?
I'll contribute, yeah.
How much? For every £25,000 we put in, how much will you be putting in?
At this stage, in terms of studio demos, I've put about £2,500 in, but I'd be happy to put in another £6,000 that's available at the moment to try and get this moving.
Okay, so you would put in a further £5,000 or £6,000. Okay, and you would expect us, or one of us, to put in, or even both of us, to put in a further £25,000?
Yes.
If Warren's football anthem finds the success he hopes for, he could offer the Dragons a good return for their investment. Julie Meyer wants to know more about his career to date.
And Warren, just give me an indication, how much revenue have you earned off of your songwriting over the past decade? Just so I get a sense of kind of how much you've been able to take your passion and turn it into money.
Well, I enjoy working live. I said you like playing live, and most of my stuff is done busking, so I've had money from the public. It's straightforward feedback. I haven't made any income from songwriting per se, as in terms of record sales, but the material that I have written has always been very well received by the public.
How'd you get Cherry Records to the table?
I wanted to touch it around just to see if there was any interest, because I'm confident in the song. I'm quite proud of the song. I think it's an honest composition, but I wanted some confirmation. Friends like it, but I wanted some industry confirmation.
How many other people will be launching World Cup songs at the same time?
5, 10.
10. Okay.
I'll give you an idea. I think if we've got a good product, which I think we have, I could tell you probably 2 songs that I think were good World Cup songs. 3 Lions and World in Motion were great songs. The song that was released for the last World Cup, I can't remember it. I know who released it, but I can't remember the name of the song. So I think if we've got a good, strong product, I think it could succeed.
So potentially there's going to be 10 other songs, yeah?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. I presume the bulk of these will be from successful artists.
Could be. I think sometimes that's not a good thing. Sometimes successful artists get a bit lazy.
But this is a sort of really a David and Goliath thing, isn't it, here? We've got the real underdog, and you're going to have 5 professionals to compete against, all that sort of stuff.
I'd say the English like the underdog. They always do.
They really do, do they? Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Warren's underdog status won't necessarily win him any favours in the Den. In a frank exchange, he's admitted a failure to capitalise on his music so far, and he faces some tough competition. The entrepreneur will have to work a lot harder if he's to win over Shafrazul.
I mean, really, you want us to invest in something that's very, very high risk. You're expecting us to put in £25,000 into this venture. Of your own money, you're only willing to risk £5,000?
No, that's the money that's available at the moment. I mean, I'll be prepared to invest further money.
How much?
I'd match your figure.
So if I put in £25,000, you would put in £25,000.
And do you feel confident that you'd be willing to, with an investment of £25,000, that it would be wise for you to risk £25,000 of your own money to go along?
I'm that confident, and I want it that much. As I say, I've always written, I've always performed, and I think the time is right for me to do this now.
Quite impressed with the fact that you're willing to match us pound for pound.
I'm confident.
Okay.
Warren's self-confidence and his willingness to back it up with his own cash has gone down well with both Dragons. Julie Meyer has come to a decision.